Hello Capricorn, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Capricorn for the week of October 31st. Happy Halloween to you, Capricorn. We're going to go ahead and do something a little bit different here. We're going to start off by getting one card as your overall message. Do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not. And also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, so that is your one card here. So as your overall energy for this week, you have the Hanging Man or the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is, there's something here in your life right now that you're being called on to let go of. Typically when you get the Hanged Man, you can see that they are holding on here. And while this feels very comfortable to them, they've been where they are for some time. They're not experiencing everything that could be out there for them. What the Hanged Man really needs to do is they need to embrace a transformation. And they need to go in a new direction. When you get the Hanged Man, it could also mean that perhaps some of you are in a period of indecisiveness or indecision around something in your life. And I think the message that I'm getting here intuitively is connected to something around letting go. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at what's going on here for you in the past. So can we get 3 cards here for the past? We get 3 cards. All right, let's see what's going on here in the past. Can we get 3 cards to clarify the past? Cards do not want to come forward. I think we have 2 of these right here and then right here. Okay, here we go. Yep, this is it. So we have the Ace of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and also the World card. All right, so some of you have, this is so interesting. So we have, some of you are hesitant to close out a connection to somebody that was, I think, very close to you. The 3 of Swords suggests that you're going through, in the past you've gone through some type of separation here, and the World says that there's certainty in this situation, meaning once you get to the World, you can be certain that you've completed something. Okay, the World is typically a very good card, and I would say that this is potentially showing you that one part of your journey here with another person has come to a close. And what I would say is, if you have not already done this in the past, which you might have, I would maybe reflect on this connection. And in fact, you know what? I think you are. With the Hanging Man, the Hanging Man can be a card of reflection in their state of sort of, we'll say, hanging out or staying where they are reflecting. So I think some of you are, the World asks you to reflect on the journey that you've been on. And I think for some of you here, there's been separation from somebody, or there might have been separation from something else too. We'll have to see what comes through in the clarifications. Could be a job. But, reflect on why that happened, and all of that. I think some of you have been doing that, and if not, I think it would be a good idea too. The thing is that you do have this Ace of Swords, which is a really nice situation. The Ace of Swords says that this might have been divinely kind of guided, or the Ace of Swords might feel like a divine breakthrough, or it may feel like the clouds are clearing in the background. And so this separation is really a divinely guided new beginning, is what the cards are saying here in the past, as challenging as it may be. And that doesn't mean it won't be challenging or it won't be painful, but the cards are saying that this is a divinely guided new beginning. Can we get a, can we get a clarification here on the World? Can we get one card to clarify the World? Okay. You have the Knight of Wands. Wow. So that is the combination, if you ever wanted to get a combination of a world traveler. Now I know that doesn't really connect so far to this reading, but both of these cards are literally, the only one you're missing here is the Eight of Wands, but both of these cards are like going to new places. If it's not world travel, it could be like foreign travel, or and what I mean by that is like maybe you live on, maybe you live in New York City and then you're going to move to LA, right? That's completely across the country, or you're going to move up to Toronto or something like this, right? Like completely new place for you. These sorts of things can come forward. The thing that makes it world travel is the world is connected to international travel, and the Knight of Wands is somebody who really likes to experience mysteries and experience things that are foreign to them. They like to gather adventures and go on experiences and stuff like that. And so whether this is like physically doing that or just in your mind space or mentally here, I think that this is giving you an opportunity to look at this as an exciting new adventure in your life. Now, you have to be an optimist for sure to look at something like this in that way, but I do think that perhaps this could be coming forward. Can we get 2 cards here to clarify the past? Okay, I guess we're gonna take 3. Okay, so you have the King of Swords, you have the Six of Cups, and the King of Cups. There's somebody that you were with for quite some time, potentially, with the King of Cups and the Six of Cups. And I do think that you hold the memory of you and this person together pretty near and dear to your heart. And this is what's made it so hard to not let go, or to not let go, or to let go. It's made it so hard to let go, and it's why you haven't let go yet. For others of you, this King of Swords and the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords could be somebody who is, let me get a clarification here. Interesting, Judgment card. King of Swords which is about your karma. The King of Swords is somebody who could be a boss figure, could be literally the person you work under. So for some of you, this might not be connected to love. There could be a separation in another area. We do have number 20, the Judgment, and number 21, the World. The Judgment card is, a big energy of the importance of the actions that you take, which is your karma. It's also an energy of kind of like receiving higher guidance or divine guidance, especially as you have this here with the Ace of Swords. So there's something there's like a new path here that's being divinely opened for you, is the way that I would look at the past. Let's go ahead and let's get 2 cards here for the current situation. All right, so you have the 3 of Cups, the Hanging Man, and the 5 Wands in the current situation. All right, so what could be going on is some of you, I feel like some of you need to get out there and enjoy yourself a little bit more. I really do. With this 3 of Cups card, this is a card of celebration, good times, good energy, good vibes with other people, good friendship energy, all of that. And I almost feel like some of you are stuck here playing like what if, or you're stuck in the what if game here, or you're like, okay, what could have been type of game over here between you and this person, or between you and this job situation, or whatever it is that you separated from. And I feel like Spirit is like, you could have this right now, 3 of Cups, these people here are dancing above the cups. They're celebrating, their cups are overflowing, good things are happening. And I think that this, the idea with the Hanged Man is they need to cut this cable and see where they go when they start free falling. In this case, it's like if you let go, which is cutting the cable, you would free fall here into this really nice energy of celebration and joy and happiness as the Hanged Man's below it. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it for you, which, I think that this is available. But I also do recognize that when you go through something here like this, it's hard for you to see that, or it's hard for us to see that. The 5 of Wands is like, you're at war with yourself in this case, okay? That's, at least that's the way I'm reading it because of the Hanged Man, which is, again, kind of this idea of just being passive or having a lot of time to sit around and think. And also this upper row is the row of your thoughts. Let's go ahead and let's start to clarify. Can we clarify the Three of Cups? Okay, yeah, look, for sure. The Sun, this is total success, happiness, positivity. For me, the Sun is the best card in the tarot. You know, it's a good omen to see this. This is available to you. This card here, especially this lower row, looks very good with the World, the Knight of Wands, the Sun, the Three of Cups. You also now have 19, 20, 21 here with the Sun, the Judgment, and the World. This lower row, this is all available to you. But you have to let go, you know, you have to let go. Let's see what else we have. There's the King of Wands, even better. So you're looking for inspiration at this time, okay? You know, you're looking to, see what's out there. And then to clarify the Five of Wands, you have the Nine of Wands, which is about resistance. It's also simply about not giving up here, okay? I need to really say that whatever separation has happened here, it's actually a divinely guided or divinely inspired new journey or new beginning for you. That's what the cards are saying here. And, you know, the King of Wands is really an amazing energy of somebody who's passion-led, and they like to do what they want for their career. And, you know, they like to, you know, investigate their passions and move towards their passions, and they have an opportunity to do that. But with the King of Wands, they are not in resistance mode like the Hanging Man, right? So you have the King of Wands with the Hanging Man. The Hanging Man is just going for it, you know, full tilt. They're going for it. And, you know, they're not concerned about, they might be concerned about what happened in the past, but it's you know, they're not at war with themselves with what happened in the past, because there's so much amazing stuff in front of them. And you have amazing stuff in front of you. You just can't see it because it's in this lower row. The Knight of Wands, the World, the Sun, and the Three of Cups. You just can't see it yet, and it's because you haven't let go. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Cups. This is confusion and also feeling overwhelmed with your situation. It can be an abundance of choice, but you know, it's confusion and overwhelming. There's something here that you're running like circles around in your mind, is what I feel here in this reading. And it's because of, I think some of you are playing this what if game on, like, what if I would have stayed at this company, or what if, you know, I wouldn't have been laid off, or what if, you know, me and this person would still be together, or, right? Some of you are like playing this what if game, and I think that this is creating rumination here, and I think ultimately this is potentially not serving you in your journey here. I do think that there's something really incredible here available. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at what's coming in the future for you. Okay. So, how many cards do we have here? Let's take these cards. Okay. So you have the Seven of Wands, you have the High Priestess, you have the Four of Pentacles, and then you also have, with the Four of Pentacles, you have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. All right. So, let's just look at these three cards together, okay? So, the Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. You know, this is hesitancy from my perspective. The Four of Pentacles person they're holding on, just like the Hanging Man. You can see that they're holding on to their pentacles here, right? And, you know, they're afraid of what's next, okay? They're just like the Hanging Man is. The Two of Swords says that there's a blind spot right now in your life. There's just something that, for whatever reason, you can't see or you're not seeing. And this is connected to a change, okay? This is connected to a change here with the Two of Pentacles. This Two of Pentacles can indicate a change in your finances or your financial situation, but we haven't been talking about that in this reading, and I don't necessarily think that that's what this is about. We haven't really been getting Pentacles cards here. This feels like something else in your life, that you're concerned about. The Hanged Man fears change because, and remember, these are the two cards anchoring the reading as the overall situation. Here, the Hanged Man and the King of Wands. And remember, the Hanged Man's number 12. Number 13 is the Death card. Death card is change. The Hanged Man fears change. And, you have this High Priestess here, which is something that's potentially hidden or something that you can't see. It's also a card of intuition. It's a major card of intuition. It's a major card of mysteries. There's something about mysteries here, I will say, that's showing up for the collective recently, but I think not for everybody, but I definitely think you are one of the cards here that where this is showing up, or you're one of the signs here where this is showing up at this time. You have the Seven of Wands, which is about standing your ground and standing strong in the face of competition. But there's something here that you need to take a hard stand on, which I think is kind of embracing this new start and not worrying about what other people think about you at this time. Let's get a clarification on that Seven of Wands. Okay, so you have the Temperance card. Definitely you have protection here in where you're going. Okay, you have the Three of Wands and the Five of Cups to clarify the top group here. Okay. Temperance card is all about healing, but I was also getting something about protection with that card when I pulled it. But it's also about healing and also lots of things with the Temperance card. Some of you are really looking to embrace Sagittarius energy here with the King of Wands and the Temperance card. And so what I mean by that is like somebody who's optimistic, growth-oriented, explorative. All of these sorts of things I think are very important for you at this time, Capricorn. Especially as you have this amazing combination of the Knight of Wands and the World. And you have this Three of Wands, which is somebody who's an explorer. They are excited about what is out there. They're excited about the next journey. They're excited about their adventure that is in front of them. And they're somebody who gets fired up about the future. The Five of Cups, this is you being afraid of some type of change that you are perceiving. But I think this change is, something that's it's like a divinely guided opportunity is the way that you could look at this, especially because you have really amazing things here. You have the Ten of Cups on the bottom, which is total happiness. You do have the Five of Cups, but so it's the opposite of the Ten of Cups. And so I think a real letting go is what is being asked of you if this reading is for you and if you're resonating with this. And if you do that, there's a lot of stuff available to you. Let's go ahead and let's take these cards here to wrap out the reading. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Mountains, stand your ground. Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. And Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. There is something that, as we've wrapped up this reading here, around standing your ground with Mountains and the Seven of Wands. And I think it's about trusting that you're moving in the right direction here with this trust your instincts and High Priestess energy. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next reading.